done changed. Serving these motherfuckers shit straight out of shovel. I'm underground now, but they niggas in trouble. I've been digging my way through the game. I'm steady piling, yeah. 1 million, 200 million, can't blur my vision. Yeah. 1,000, 100,000, I'm steady piling, yeah. 1 million, 200 million, can't blur my vision. Yeah. 1,000, 100,000, I'm steady piling, yeah. 1 million, 200 million, can't blur my vision. Yeah. They still on that local shit, they still on that local shit. Yeah. That's why they still local bitch. They only make local flips. Yeah. I started out with my sack and my word, got me a pack, started attacking the curve. They used to laugh at me, then they got served. Throwing me up for that issue with nerve. Crazy how this shit can quickly change. We used to beg in the store for change. Now we get it above everything. Now we get it above everything. So I got a ticket for whatever you wishing, whatever you missing. Shit, I get it quickly. I don't hesitate unless I feel that feeling that you're trying to give me. Then I'ma come with it with full as a semi. I didn't want no problem, but you brought it to me. Since I lost my mama, I barely get teary. I don't trust none of these niggas, cause most of these niggas be talking like Siri. So it's fuck y'all, touch y'all, cut you off, cut yourself. Once we're lost, I don't need none of y'all. Never see what I saw. Money, come to me abundantly, underlaid. Never say all your moves, most of mine's quiet signs. I'ma win cause this the time. Yeah. 1,000, 100,000, I'm steady piling. Yeah. 1 million, 200 million, can't blur my vision. Yeah. 1,000, 100,000, I'm steady piling. Yeah. 1 million, 200 million, can't blur my vision. Yeah. 1,000, 100,000, I'm steady piling. Yeah. 1 million, 200 million, can't blur my vision. Yeah. They still on that local shit, they still on that local shit. Yeah. That's why they still local bitch, they only make local flips. Yeah. I started out in the north. It's in my blood, it's in my walk, it's in my talk. Focus on cheddar, I'm hungry enough, I can take me a vault. But I see that better success, I invested in trying to be someone they never been. Heavily smoking and sipping on medicine. Go on my fingers like reverend, fucking these hoes, make them devilish. I just leveling them, never level with them. Fat nigga hit it in the league, better get it, can't put too far. Product the wall, 100 the blocks, it'll make car. I know to carry myself like a star, even when all of my family was in one of the park. I had a vision of different Christmases, I made a trillion decisions to get to the millions. 100,000, I'm steady piling. Yeah. 1 million, 200 million, can't blur my vision. Yeah. 1,000, 100,000, I'm steady piling. Yeah. 1 million, 200 million, can't blur my vision. Yeah. 1,000, 100,000, I'm steady piling. Yeah. 1 million, 200 million, can't blur my vision. Yeah. They still on that local shit, they still on that local shit. Yeah. That's why they still local bitch, they only make local flips. Yeah. You niggas can't stop me from going where the fuck I'm going, man. I never let you. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Man, this your boy Shot, and this is Strictly DFW TV, and this show here is called Behind the Scenes. This is a show where we dedicated to the producers, you know, the one that, I say the one that helped the artists sound good, put that good music behind them, and today we have none other than singer-songwriter extraordinaire, goddamn super producer, goddamn me slash anthropologist, I'll let in the building, man. Classik Mussik, what's going on, man?
I'm blessed, bro.
Really, that's what's up, man. We gonna go and get right into it because, all right, we understand you are an artist, right? But you also are a producer,
right?
That, you know, that produces music for artists as well. So we want to get into that side of Classik Mussik.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, first off, we're gonna kick it off, man. I always like to kick it off, you know what I'm saying, in case people don't know you. Of course, people know you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who Classik Mussik is, y'all need to come out from up under that damn rock y'all been hiding up under. If y'all don't know who Classik Mussik is, goddamn. So, man, just tell the people that's been sleeping on you, man, where you from, you know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff.
I mean, you know, I'm originally from Alabama.
Okay.
But I've been in Texas, you know what I'm saying, since 92.
Oh, shit, that's well over, what, 20?
Yeah, I've been since 92. I've been in Dallas since '96. So I claim North Dallas. You know what I'm saying? That's where my heart
yeah,
at.
man, yeah.
That's what taught me how. I mean, I've been all around, man. But North Dallas, that's my hood, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. From my understanding, yeah, that's you kick your music career off in the North, right?
Shit, even before doing music,
Yeah,
my struggle, I kicked everything off
yeah,
in North Dallas.
yeah. I'm getting to cause you produce with them the Crook boys
Yeah, Mr. Lucci.
yeah.
Yeah, I was doing my thing before him too though. 2004, really about I jumped the gun about 2000 and anywhere from 2002 to 2004. Shit, I was already making beats and selling them. Like
All right, man,
Devin the Dude, all kind of motherfuckers.
Tell me something, man. I want to get into the mind of Classik Mussik. I want to go over your past. What made you get into music from the beginning? I mean, what were your inspirations, like school, church?
I mean, my inspirations. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth about why I started producing. Cause when I was just a singer and rapper and writer, no motherfucker wouldn't help me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you, I got the, and I'm still like this to this day. I hate waiting on somebody else's time.
Yeah.
I hate waiting on a motherfucker to do anything for me. So nobody wouldn't help me. My uncles, the church, nobody wouldn't help me get no music to my songs. Even though they'll go in there and play for the church. A young dude trying to be inspiring and could be out here stealing and doing some more shit. Nobody wouldn't help me.
So did you teach yourself how to play
myself.
Keyboards and drums and the guitar?
I started with drums and singing.
Yeah.
So I taught myself how to play the drums, how to play the keyboard, how to play the guitar, how to record, how to mix, everything. Because nobody wouldn't help me.
Oh, man, that's awesome, man. So how did you go about learning this? You just picked it up or you just jumped on the keyboard, or how did that go?
Yeah. Dumped on it, but see, music is in you, man. So I already had the ear for it. See, I can play any instrument by ear, any instrument in the world.
Oh man,
because I know the keys.
Yeah.
I can play by ear. As
Yeah.
long as I know what I'm supposed to do to get the sound out the motherfucker, I can play that.
yeah, man.
So it's kind of like that, man.
That's what's up, man. Cause I can't play a damn instrument. Save my life, bro. I'm like Classik Mussik, man. Come on, I need your help, man.
It's all really about the progression of the keys. Once you kind of learn keys, and you know what I'm saying, I think anybody who if you got the bug for music, and you know what you want to do already, music is kind of like cooking, man. I can cook. I'm a chef too.
Yeah.
You got to know what seasonings does what, or you can't, or your food gonna be fucked up.
Exactly.
You don't cook and just throw a whole bunch of shit on there because somebody tell you to. You got to know what season does what. You know what I'm saying? And then music is the same way. Mixing is the same way. I use the same formula with everything I do.
So how did you wind up connecting with Lucci? I mean, when is he? When he getting out anyway?
Well, we really from the same hood. You know what I'm saying? Not really, but really. Lucci been in the North. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of one of them things. Shit. To where we've been around each other. I think he met me. I was like 15, 16, running around with guns and shit. Just we met at the studio. First time we ever really fucked around at the studio.
Yeah.
That nigga told me I had some demons in me.
So that was Star City, right?
Nah, that was just me and Lucci by ourselves. We wasn't.
Oh, that's for
nothing.
Mr. Pookie came along with?
Nah, Pookie never was in the mix with us.
Oh.
I met Pookie through Lucci, but honestly, I met Pookie before Lucci. You know what I'm saying? Just being around in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But seeing my face, and then I seen him again at Lucci studio. You know what I'm saying? And he remembered me because we've been bumping into each other for years.
Okay, so y'all formed Star City, or how did they go?
They really had already kind of talked about what they thought they was gonna do. Lucci and Stubberline, and free both of them niggas, man. And then shit, me and Lucci was fucking around already before that, so he brought me in. I was a missing piece to the puzzle. They need beats, the producer. And I ain't just talking about a nigga who make beats. I'm telling them niggas, hey man, we need to spit on that hoe like this, cause like I was telling you earlier, man, producing.
Your ear for it, yeah.
Yeah, people think producing is just making beats. That's a small form of it. Even when you go register your music, you got to understand. People have to understand how music is scored, man. Music is you're not gonna see a place to pay a producer on ASCAP or BMI. on sound exchange, on none of that, because it's really it's a wide thing. Production is a wide thing. You can be like a P Diddy and just tell people, okay, this beat go good with this song that you showed me, and they're gonna call you an executive producer
Yeah.
because you made an executive decision and you put it together. Or you can be a person who just puts shows together for people, and you can have a production company, and all you do is put shows together for 16 Sweet 16s. They still gonna call you a producer. You right now putting this TV show together. You are a TV show producer. You a producer.
Oh man, you got me over here smiling like I'm.
Now I'm
big time
saying
with
you
this,
are,
man.
bro. That's how it works. People, but production is a wide thing. You can't just. It's not just a nigga sitting around and picking Fruity Loops and he a producer.
Yeah.
No, you a beat maker.
Yeah.
Production go way past that.
Okay, so you one of them guys that say for instance, if I come to you with some lyrics, and I tell you, man, this is the melody that I had in my head when I wrote the song. Can you bring that to life?
I'm sure I'm gonna bring that hoe. That motherfucker gonna be 50 years old.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? That's what my specialty in music is, that making sure. See, the vocal, one of the best vocal producers. Let everybody else tell it. Not even just in Dallas, and just in the game period. And I mean, most of the big people know that as well.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, speaking of the big people, man, I mean, me and you know, we've been knowing each other for a few years now.
Right.
And I know that you went out to Cali. You was with Jamie Foxx, and you
Right.
produced for a few more other artists out there. Give me
Yeah.
a rundown again.
Well, I was in-house producer for Jamie Foxx for about 3 years, man. I lived with him the whole time. Producing the music as far as making the beats, composition.
Okay,
Like I was saying,
how did that come around? How did that come around?
I mean, he heard one of my songs and shit. He wanted the song. It was a song I wrote for myself. Really, I featured this girl on there, and he wanted it for him and Jennifer Hudson. So that's what got me in the door. I flew down there and I met with Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, P Diddy, French Montana, members of Destiny Child. I mean, so many people.
Yeah.
I was introduced to them as his next Grammy.
Yeah.
Cause he knew what I had. So when he introduced me to people, he said my name, but he also was like, man, y'all don't know who Classik is? Cause people when you're a part of somebody's camp, if they really believe in you, they wear it as a badge.
Yeah.
Like especially in Hollywood, Hollywood is big on camps.
Yeah.
And some people don't fuck with some people do. But he introduced me as his next Grammy. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, shit.
So who else you produced for out there in Cali?
I did a jam with him, Miley Cyrus,
Miley
the actor,
Cyrus,
Channing Tatum.
Not Hannah Montana.
Yeah, Hannah Montana.
The Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus out the ego, the wild woman.
Yeah, Wrecking Ball.
Okay. Who else?
Actor Channing Tatum, Jimmy Kimmel, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Starlito, Yo Gotti.
I know
Waka
for sure
Flocka.
you got that jam with Yo Gotti. You and him did that song. What's the name of that song?
It's called Play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't work with a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people, man. Ray J.
Man, Ray J and them stole your song, didn't they?
Yeah, we trying to get that. We gonna handle that, man. But I kind of let it die down because you really got to make money from the songs. That's another part of this business. I'm glad we on a producer, so really people got to really understand what they doing when you send your music to other people. You giving them. See, a lot of people don't give the producers the credit they need. It's like the male and women, a man and woman thing. I'm not saying one is either, but you got to understand you can't have one without the other. The producer and the artist, it's the same motherfucking way. You cannot have one without the other. That artist can sell some raps. Now get this, that artist can write raps and sell them all day long, but he will not sell them
If it ain't no
individual. He won't sell them if they ain't not put on the right plate.
Yeah,
You can't.
nobody want to sit back and just hear a dude.
No, they're not gonna listen to it. You can't serve nobody dinner unless you put it in a bowl or a plate. Lyrics got to be put in the right bowl and plate to hold it, to house it correctly, and then you serve it. So without the music, you got nothing. That's why most real artists, like especially in this city and around, The real artists, they not just picking beats that they hear other motherfuckers with. Everybody know, like chemists, anybody, any of my people I fuck with, man, they know when you hear my albums or my music, them beats, my beat selection is very. If I didn't make it myself, my beat selection is very king, man, because that sets the atmosphere for the feelings of every song.
Okay, so
It tell the story, you know what I'm saying?
okay, so after the Cali lane, when did you come back to Dallas? Or you still got connections in Cali?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm much bigger now than I was then.
Yeah.
I had a lot of connections then because everybody knew, he part of the Jamie Foxx camp, but being able to break away from that and do much more shit, I'm bigger now than I ever was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you independent with your own label and everything, right?
Yeah.
So are you looking for a distribution deal, or are you cool with just doing your own
Don't
thing?
need it. I've been distributing my own music for the longest.
Yeah, through TuneCore, CD
Nah.
Baby?
I actually got a distribution deal with Cobalt Music. I got my own distribution deal, but I've been, even before them, I was already distributing my music. I could deal directly with Apple myself. I just don't because it's just a way of doing everything, man. I be wanting a wider platform, but if I just want to put a CD out just strictly iTunes and Spotify, I could do that too. Pandora as well. I don't have to go through the middleman. You know what I'm saying? I can go straight to them.
Okay, so who are some of your influences in the business, man? I mean, like, who are some of your
Other artists?
favorite producers?
Shit, I'm my guy Big E. That's one.
Big E Beats?
Yeah, that's my nigga. That's my boy, man. That's my
Yeah.
nigga, man.
Yeah.
Good dude, good brother,
I was just
man.
chopping it up with Lil Will about him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, man. Me and Big E, we got some announcements to make too. One of these, like, coming up here soon. We locked all the way in. Big E, of course, Dr. Dre, but Dre is like a. I put it like this. Like, let me say this too. I'm gonna speak on the two. I signed 2 producers to my label, man, and I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about cold motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Producers, you just signed.
Cold
up on
motherfuckers,
Okay, what's
man.
the name of your production company?
Well, I got a label. I got a production company too. My production company is Classik Mussik Productions and Media.
Okay.
But my overall label is, I say this for people that don't know. What you want to do as a producer, or even a writer, or any business that for that matter, you want to make sure the business, the government, let's just say it like that, sees your business as its individual self, instead of looking at you as a person trying to run a business.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to say this: if somebody sue Classik Mussik, they don't get the money that's in my business, and then vice versa. I recommend every person. I promise you, any person who out here doing music, you got to understand, you are not a business until the personal you is separated from the business you. If the personal you gets sued or go to jail or anything, your business should not be affected.
Is that sort of like LLC or something?
LLC.
Yeah.
So I got my company's housed under my LLC. My LLC I got 2. One is first FC Media LLC,
Yeah.
and my new one that I'm operating under now is Music by FC&Me.
So what? Was that how was that process getting that LLC? Did it take a long time?
Nah,
Did it cost you a lot of
LLC
money? Did you have to
type-
go through a lawyer? Or
Shit, right now, all these niggas I just seen at Big T Bazaar buying all that Wookie shit,
Yeah.
they need to go get them some real LLCs.
Mm-hmm.
Go get your business. Get your business done right. Anybody trying to be a producer or do music, period, get your business done first. Before you even hit the studio, man, go get your business done. That way you not doing nothing in vain. Nothing, man. The biggest problem we got in music, when people can't see their profit enough, then they turn back to the streets. Can't see the profit or the progress. You can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So you end up turning around, going the opposite way, thinking you walking the wrong direction.
Yeah.
You ain't walking the wrong direction, but you have to walk correctly first and with your eyes open.
Yeah.
If your business ain't done, your eyes are not open.
Mm.
Your hand is not ready to receive anything. People pray to God right now and ask for a blessing. But if God don't see you in a position to receive it, he'll never give it to you. I think as a producer, as a writer, which is also a producer. Let me explain that because I kind of hate the word producer. I don't
Okay,
hate it.
okay. Let's break this down because you know I'm a writer as
Composer.
well. Yeah.
You a composer.
Okay.
A song is broken down by writing. There's no such thing. It's a such thing as a producer because you can anybody that puts something together facilitates anything as I produced it. I brought it together.
Yeah.
That's production too. A song is broken down by writer. You know what I'm saying? Lyrics, melody, and music. Either you wrote the lyrics, you wrote the melody, or you wrote the music.
And see, that's part of the business that I mean the side of putting the lyrics together because, like I say, when I write a song, whatever, I got the melody in my head, so that explain that part to me, like and I believe that you'll be speaking for everybody. I see Carlton Briggs on there. He said, "Man, what tracks are yours that you produce? I'm still learning from you." So
Really?
So it's people out here
That's the
learning.
homie.
It's people out here learning. So we gonna speak on like when I write a song and I got the melody in my head though. So when I come to you as a producer and be like, "Hey, this how I heard it." So will me and you both go down as a composer of the track or what?
Yeah. We both will. See, it's kind of funny how that works too. It's another thing I do. I don't do songs with people without split sheets.
Yeah.
Before my album go out, before a song get put out, we gonna have a split sheet done, or them songs gonna be registered, and we still gonna do split sheets.
You got any lawyers or anything?
Yeah, I got lawyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lawyers, but I ain't. You don't have to have a lawyer to get all that done. But I'm gonna tell you this too. Let's get on the meat of that situation. Most of these people don't know that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it in a negative way. Everybody got to be educated. I once had to be educated. It was one time I didn't know none of this shit. But what I did understand is, soon as you start trying to do business with niggas, and I ain't talking about black people. I'm talking about anybody who carry themselves that way. They get upset. Go to a studio where, especially when I see this mostly with women. Niggas be trying to fuck with them because they fine and shit, got the ass and titties and shit. They hit Classik up, "Man, I need your help on this, boom." So I tell them what to do, and I say, go give him a split sheet. Next thing you know, he want to keep my music. He don't want to give me this. He don't want to help me. He don't want me recording him. I said, because now you are doing business. That nigga intentions ain't to do business with you in the first place. Real business separate the other shit. When you do real business, the other shit start to go away.
What you think about this book right here?
And then anybody who don't want to do split sheets or do paperwork for them songs, they not trying to do business. Better get your cake up front. The Music Business Contract Library. This dope because it's a standard. It's a standard of what you need. But see, language is another ball game. See, some of these contracts, the language will have to be changed to fit what you want.
Exactly.
And if you don't know how to write language.
Yeah, and basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, I also have a label, and I had an artist signed to my label. I went in there and pulled a contract, and I just switched up a couple things in the contract, and it pretty much made it legit. Yeah, anybody doing
What's automatically
it's called
legit?
The Music Business Contract Library by Greg Forrest. Anybody out there that just need to get some quick contracts or whatever, but they got contracts all over.
Let me tell you this. And that's another thing. So many people feel like they gotta. If you ain't got the money to go get no contracts pressed up by a lawyer, and you ain't got the internet, if you ain't got nothing, but you got a phone, you can send a fucking contract. Google is legal in every territory that is legal in. You can send a contract to an email and have that person respond yes or no, or if they agree. You can even have them sign it on there at this point. So nobody got an excuse to not do business. If you that lazy and you don't want to do business, it's a loss for you, man. And I say that to anybody. You got to do business. If you want to see any money from what you doing, and you want to stop selling sex, you want to stop selling dope, you want to get out of all that shit.
Driving the damn truck and shit, working regular
anything you want to stop doing, working for other people, 9 to 5. This business can take you out of it, but it got to be done right. If you got to be done, you got to do business. And I'm saying the paperwork business, and then you got to do the footwork after that.
All right. We're going to get back to this business. I know Classik Mussik spinning all this good knowledge for you people out there, man. Take it from a vet, man, that have been all around the nation and toured all over the place and dealt with some of the major artists and record labels and everything in the business. We're going to get into one of his tracks. Tell us about this track, I've Been Down Before.
I mean, it's one of my favorite ones off the album, Heavy. You know, I got a mixtape coming. I hope they understand Volume 2. The validation is coming out soon before Heavy. But this actual song, it might not be on both, but I know it for sure it's gonna be on Heavy. It's my favorite song. It's just saying.
Who produced it?
Nicholas Hatcher, one of the producers signed under my label.
Oh, okay.
DJ Young Ham, he pretty, man, that nigga cold, man. But let me say it like this, man. He gave me he sent me the beat, and then I went on, I produced it a little more, chopped it up how I wanted it, and then boom, boom, I threw the vocals on there.
All right, we finna check this jam out. I've been down before, and we'll be right back.
Really?
I've been down before. I've been down before. And though I'm up today, yeah, being down, but we always one step away. Stop me, fighting like Rocky. Never thought I'd be where I am. Missing a mother, missing a father. Gotta remain tough and hold shit down. I ain't gotta get ready, I've been getting ready. Never been big-headed, my pride wouldn't let me. From January to January, my understanding is never letting this world and my choices stop me from standing. I had to give me a handle, I cut it and then I handled it. I remember them winters, I was cold from the samples up. Jealousy in December, I know I'ma get nothing I want. If I could see my mama one more time and tell her she don't never have to work shit, I'ma work until we old. Wanna see her smile again like my middle child grown. And Pops, I got the same Rolex watch that you lost that you told me about when I was a kid. I've been down before. I've been down before. And though I'm up today, yeah, being down is always one step away. I've been down before. I've been down before. And though I'm up today, yeah, being down is always having a bedroom rockin'. She said she rockin' and ain't shit stopping. I said we'll see. I said you a young girl, don't mean you a dumb girl, but life is more than having sex with me. Cause when all of the money gone, I don't think you be at home. You can say it till you win it, it don't mean shit. If I'm going through some things that my situation change, I don't know if you would really be here. I've been down this road before, it feel good to look good, but baby, what if I went broke? Would you trade me then? Would you even be my friend? Would we be in sin till the night ends? Or would you try to tell me that love ain't never paid the bill? Then you let it slip away. Show me that it wasn't real. Yeah, you live another life. I was born in pain and strife. Tell me that you're gonna try. I just cannot live it down before. I've been down before. And though I'm up today, yeah, being down is always one step away. I've been down before. I've been down before. And though I'm up today, yeah, being down is always one step away.
How you like that there, man? I've been down before by Mr. Classik Mussik, man. That shit was jamming so hard, man. That melody, man, hey, that's what's up, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
That melody on that track, man. Shit, bro. And you say who produced that?
Nicholas Hatcher.
Nicholas
Signed
Hatcher.
to my label.
Signed to your label, Classik Mussik Production.
Signed to Music by FC and Me.
Oh, okay. Your other production company. Oh,
my
that's
LLC.
your LLC. Okay, that's
I
what's
signed him to the big company, so he worked for the other ones too. Work with the other ones, cause anybody working with me, you don't work for me. You work with me. We work with each other.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So do you plan on signing? So are you the only artist on this label?
Yeah, I'm the only artist. Honestly, no. Lex Lou, the original, Lex Lou, like legend Lex
Yeah,
Lou.
Lex Lou.
She
Yeah.
on my label too, but
Oh, is she?
we ain't, we got a hell of a bond. We got a hell of a bond. It's like that's my best friend,
And
man.
she
So
got a hell of a flow.
like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah, she a
And they
beast,
sleep
man.
on her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
man.
she go way back in the city. She was
Yeah.
with Pookie and Lucci and them back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, she would, she
Yeah, we
my
did,
label mate now.
we did an interview with her shit last year, so shit, I know a little bit about Lex Lou when she came through. I didn't know at first until she came through,
Yeah. I remember. Yeah. Cause
Yeah.
we was filming the documentary.
Yeah, that was before that, we did an actually interview with her,
Yeah, I know. We all scheduled it when she came in with me.
Okay,
Yeah. That's the
man, we
homie.
had you, man. You done been you been here. You been here more than any artist or producer in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I say that because I like the fact that you have, because you keep putting work out. You consistently put out work. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
on a regular basis. So hey, if you keep putting out work on a regular basis, we're gonna keep on inviting you out.
Shit,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Look,
and to chop it up and let's talk about it. You know
April 17th or April 27th, one of them days, my new mixtape finna drop.
What is it called again?
I hope they understand Volume 2.
Yeah. And then what?
Coming.
And then you say Heavy is dropping short.
And my album coming this summer called Heavy.
Already, man. That's what's up. So you got any y'all understand you got a concert going on on 27th?
Oh man, yeah. I got the little Netflix thing going, man. I was supposed to turn in a documentary, but I feel like we still needed to do more interviews and more. There's a lot of people that fuck with me, so I wanted to get the meat of it. And right now, while my career rising, we need to film that too. I think in any documentary or TV show, anything, people need to probably see the bullshit, see the ups and downs, but they need to see the progress by the end of it. And I felt like if I would have put it out at that time, it would have been kind of flatline. Not dead, but it would have been the same thing. But now, with this new footage and the new things we got going on, it'll be bigger and people will be able to see, they'll be able to see a lot more. They'll see where I was at then versus where I'm at now. So we switched from that, and I'm doing a TV show called Becoming Mainstream with my boy Charlie Rahu from Rahu Records. You know what I'm saying? TV show, we doing concerts, it's a lot involved, man. This volume 2 of that, the second show, Undenied Music 2.
Okay.
It's gonna be at RBC March the 27th.
So who I always say gonna be there? My bad, man.
O'Shea, EXO, my girl Duchess, Chemist the Kid, Gregory Stacks, OG Gator, Gator Man.
That's an all-star lineup,
and
man.
me. Yeah.
All-star fucking lineup right there.
Yes, hey man, it's gonna
Can't
be.
lose with that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be RBC down Deep Ellum.
Yeah, Deep Ellum RBC. I have the tickets starting Monday or Tuesday. I had the physical tickets, and you can you can go online at undeniedmusic.com. You spell the regular way Undenied, and then music is spelled MUSSIK, like my name. Yeah. .com, and you get your tickets. Yeah, get your tickets right now, man. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. So is that on a weekend, a weekday?
It's gonna be, I think, on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's a daytime show. We start at 8:00.
Okay.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be too late in the night and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's gonna be some live shit going. Speaking of Deep Ellum, what you think about your boy Bobby Session?
Oh, his from getting signed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dope. It's dope, man. Anytime an artist from here gets signed, I would like to see him do. I like to hear more of his music, with his identity, with his, because when you elevate, a lot of things elevate.
Yeah.
The music changed when you doing music while you struggling, versus doing music once you sign and God has blessed you. For those that believe in God, or for those that don't, even when you just progress and elevate, everything elevate.
Yeah.
Even the music.
Yeah.
The things you want to write about, you feel different.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to hear what he finna do, what he finna sound like, and what he finna put out now that he's got this deal. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, big ups to that homie, man.
Big shout out, man, to Bobby Session,
yeah.
man, for that signing, man. I think that's one of many to come. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to stay independent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just want to get a distribution deal. You know what I'm saying? That's left up to you, to the individual, because I know. Me personally, man, working on a regular job right now, man, I do not like working for people. But you know what I'm saying? I got in a little trouble fucking around in them streets, excuse my French.
Nah,
So I choose,
I
you know what
get
I'm
it.
saying, to do the right thing nowadays.
I mean, you
But
know,
I said that to say that if a deal was offered to me as a writer or whatever to sign to a label and they gonna talk about giving me an advance on, say for instance, giving me a nice little advance that'll take me away from a regular
doing that.
job, I would sign, man. You
See, I
know,
mean, it
paperwork,
all
right?
depends on
Of
the.
course, my lawyer will read over
Yeah,
it.
it all depends on the position, right? Okay, so I started this shit. I've been doing music forever, but I actually started being inside of the business of music since I was 12. So being in music since I was 12, it put me in a position to where I can say I've given my whole life to this shit. When other niggas was partying in their house parties, I was in the studio. When these niggas at the strip club, I was in the studio.
Discipline.
Yeah, I
You had your
never,
vision.
I just couldn't let up. Even when I was in the streets, when I left from that corner or that trap, I went to the studio. Matter of fact, I had a studio in the motherfucker. Let's just be real about
Man,
it.
that says something about you, man, because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, you can have a vision or you can see something or you can feel something, but if it really ain't just happening like at the time, sometimes people give up. But for you to see a vision, man, and to go for it, it kind of seemed like you kind of, I know it make you feel like, damn, is this shit gonna happen for real? But I'm talking about back when you first beginning to do it, but to stay consistent and to keep on going through it. What did that take, man? Was you just like kept telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna make it, I gotta make this happen? Or how did that go, man? Because you can get discouraged when you do music and it don't jump off when you
That's
think
what I
it's
was
supposed
saying.
to jump off.
It's like this, man. I call it a lot of things, but that syndrome, I call it a syndrome, man. It's because it's a poison that comes from people feeling like they're entitled. For one, you got grown-ups feeling like as soon as they jump into music, people supposed to show them this love, and they ain't putting no work in.
Yeah.
You ain't, if you just starting, you don't deserve to be treated like me, and I've been starting since I was fucking 12. But you got so many people that feel like I ain't no better than them, no matter what the fuck I done. And that's one of our problems, man. Like in our city, our legends are not treated. You go to Houston, look how they treat their legends. You go to Atlanta, look how they treat their legends. You go to anywhere in the world, you can be from goddamn Nebraska, and shout out to Nebraska. They treat their legends with a certain different respect than the legends out here get treated with. The legends out here rub shoulders with the regular, with the people that just started, and that I ain't saying it in a way rubbing shoulders like they humble, cause that's a good thing, in a nutshell. But depends on how you go about it. The word humble ain't a good word, but having a person around you that has humility is a different ballgame. But being that I started at 12, I don't think somebody who just getting in this business should be able to feel like they shouldn't feel entitled to be treated the same way I've been treated.
Man, that goes with there's levels.
Yeah, exactly.
Levels,
It's called growth. It's like this, man. Them same people, instead of shunning them away, you know what I do? I start telling them, hey man, go get your fucking music registered. Get your music registered, man. Earn your spot, earn your keep. Nobody, this we all. First of all, this the real world. This is not TV. This is not a reality show. Whatever you do in this motherfucker, it is what you done. It's not gonna be erased. It's not, and we are not privileged. So you gotta understand, you are entering in a business that starts as a dream to you, something that you want to do. If you don't, once you are doing it, it's reality. You understand what I'm saying? So it's no longer a dream. I believe it's so many people got to wake up, because once you actually doing this business, you doing it. You inside of that dream. Look at it like a marble or one of them. Remember them fucking balls that people used to shake up with the snow in it and shit? You inside of that motherfucker now. You no longer looking at it from the outside. You part of it. And you gotta grow. You gotta grow till you
man,
bust out that motherfucker.
You know, man, I think that's a good way of looking at it, because the way you looked at it when you first started out, you kept pushing, and wind up in California producing for
Say,
Jamie
man,
Foxx.
listen to me. I'm gonna say this if I haven't said it before. And I used to, I've been homeless, man. My family was homeless probably from the time I was 9 till I was about 15, man. And we lived in every shelter in Dallas. I slept on the bus stops. Shit, I went over people's house and slept. I slept in the cars. Preachers used to let us sleep at the goddamn church after they done supposedly cast demons out people. I used to have to sleep in the same motherfucking place. Trust me, man. I had a fucked up life according to me. But no. I'm saying, my life put a fire under my ass.
Yeah.
I wanted to change that,
Mm-hmm.
and it did something to me, man. Music at first was my escape from my life.
Yeah.
My reality in life was I barely cared if I lived or died because my life was so fucked up. I used to say maybe I'd take my chances on the other side. But then when I started doing music became my escape. At that point I was like, oh shit, I can do this. I didn't even know what I could do. I just know nobody wouldn't help me when I was trying to get into it. But then when I taught myself, I got so lost in it and wrapped up in it to where if my mama was still alive to this day, she'll tell you, man, my sister and brothers will tell you, they didn't see me sometime for weeks, for days. I didn't come out the room. I'm laying on the floor or laying in the bed on my laptop on that Fruity Loops, man. I'm learning this shit on that fucking keyboard that ain't got nothing in it, but it got the sound. It got sounds, so I can hear that.
So another.
Hold on, look. What motivated me was what I was trying to get to. Is that, now when I started, I had such a hunger that I still have it to this day. It's really a blessing that the same hunger I had then, it didn't do nothing but grow now because I haven't.
Music machine.
But see, I haven't got to where I'm trying to be. Some people like, man, you somewhat successful. If you look at where you came from and where you at now, you successful. Not to me. Success is measured by how you see it. Mm-hmm. Some people measure success in having cars and clothes and hoes. I measure success in building my legacy and having longevity of wealth. Mm-hmm. Knowledge-wise, to give back. And then I wear so many hats in this business. I see shit like that is what I value as wealth. Mm-hmm. Because you ain't got something. If you don't got something money can't buy, you don't have no wealth. If everything that you has can be purchased, you actually have nothing. Mm-hmm. Especially if it can be purchased with American money. Mm-hmm. You have nothing. You got something that can be bought. By having this drive in this business, that's something that can't be purchased. Nobody can pay you to be dedicated. Nobody can pay you to put your all into something. It got to be in here, man. Mm-hmm. And my life kicked my ass to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm going to get out this shit. Yeah. I'm going to get off this hamster wheel of fucking slave mentality. I'm going to get off this hamster wheel of goddamn poverty. I'm tired of fucking stealing out of stores. Me and my little brother. I'm tired of gambling with my goddamn life in these streets. I'm tired of chopping up dope, all that shit, man. Mm-hmm. So I said, okay, God, if you give me a chance, whatever God, if you don't believe in God, then hey, you speaking to a higher power, whatever you say. I talk to that being. Give me a chance to really do this shit, and I never go the opposite direction. And I took that chance, and I ain't looked back yet.
Okay, so we've already went over the some of the major artists that you've produced for in the business. What are some of the artists here in Dallas-Fort Worth that you produce for?
That I've produced for,
or that you have
worked with?
Yeah.
Shit, man. A lot of people, man. Yellow Beezy. I just did a jam with him. He on my new song. Shout out to homie. You know what I'm saying? He doing this motherfucking thing right now. C Strugs, 7th grade, Jason Lyric, QP, Levi. You know what I'm saying? Gator Man, Mr. Lucci, Mr. Pookie, Dosky G. Shit, it ain't too many people you can name that I ain't worked with out here.
Yeah, you done work with some major heavy hitters around here in the city and abroad. I mean, they just not like Yellow Beezy and all them other cats 7th grade. I mean, they've known pretty much really going down near nationwide. Yeah, I
mean, you know what? What shocked me with most of them, man, when we was doing our documentary and I heard them speak about me, like you gotta know, man, when you don't know who really watching you and paying attention to what the fuck you doing until you hear them speak about you. I would have never, like, that was my first wake up to see that people could, when I heard people speak about, even yourself, speak about me and what I've done, to hear them put it in their own words, it blessed me, you know what I'm saying? But then when my mama passed, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn mosquito. When my mama passed.
Motherfucker get up in that damn rain and shit, man.
That motherfucker woke me up a little bit.
Goddamn pest, man. Put some stickers on the wall.
Yeah. Look, when my mom passed and I did that show, that motherfucker was so packed. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was so packed to the point where you know, man, I was handling the business part of it, and people kept coming outside and get me. Hey, man, they doing a what's the name to you, man? You know what I'm saying? They doing a tribute to you, a moment of silence, all kind of shit. Man, when I seen how many people actually came out and fucked with me for that, and shit, like I haven't never been able to say ain't no unity in the city since then.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't say that. That's a
man,
lie.
And I think, man, you one of the main the glue. You know what I'm saying? That's bringing the city. You know, bringing everybody together like that.
Appreciate that, man.
You
I try to.
One of the main cats that's you work with everybody. I mean, you all over the place. You know what I'm saying? North, South, Oak Cliff. You know what I'm saying? All over working with different artists, and it's like that. Everybody got a common bond through you, sort of. You know what I'm saying? You got Kim's a Kid over here. Like I said, you got Seven Shots. You got No Shame. You got Levi Cartier.
All the homies.
You got, you know what I'm saying? So Carter Briggs said Ricochet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Ricochet. Oh yeah. Say, man, that's the homie too, man, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you work with a few of the major up-and-coming artists around the Yellow Beezy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, you are like one of the main men. And speaking of Yellow Beezy, we're gonna get into this remix of Regular featuring
really?
Yellow Beezy. Tell us a little bit about it, how y'all you wound up
Shit, my boy Big E, the legend, man, he put it together.
Big E,
we both fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? So shit, he put the play together, man, and shit.
You gotta get Big E in here on this behind the scenes.
Ah, man,
get into
he
the
gonna come.
Big E.
Big E got some knowledge. Say, he gonna drop some bombs, man. You know what I'm saying? Big E, the homie, man. He put it together, and you know what I'm saying? And shit, I went to the studio with over there at Bud's, where Yellow was at. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that nigga dropped the verse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We pushing that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was just listening to that up one about Yellow Bees.
Yeah.
I think that mug already had 1-some million views on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, he doing his goddamn thing. Yeah, doing his thing, man. Trust me.
Shout out to Yellow Bees.
Yeah.
Freddie, all them cats up, man. I even shout out to Mo 3, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we finna get into this regular remix featuring Yellow Beezy by Classik Mussik. Who produced this again?
Free Bass Music out of Canada, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? One of the homies.
All right, we will be right back.
Really?
They stop them, they froze. This is a motherfucking remix.
Guns, I got several. Bullets are several. Fucking competitive. Cushion, not medical. Don't say no medical. Money back, I'm going federal. I won't have sex with you. No, I'm not blessing you. Chasing that bag, yeah, that's on my schedule. That hate need to let it go. You need to let it go. My killers gon' smash whenever I tell them so. Fuck a bit down, up in the gazebo. My prices are cheaper. Won't bring for that reefer. Hoes in the clutch, I went look like I'm Tila. Let that chopper sing just like a Aretha. Money step down in my motherfucking feelers. When I'm on the block, I rock some Adidas. My kid that pussy just like I'm a Reaper. My shooters club up, that's for no reason.
They know I'm up, they know I'm water, they know I'm saucy, they know I'm costly, they know I'm real, they know I'm facts, they know I'm fucking, they know I'm drumming, they know I'm crack, they know I'm money, they know I'm cash, they know I'm 100, they know I'm running it, they know I'm coming, they know I'm gunning it, they know I'm something. They been trying to stop me, but they stop 'em must be broke. Careful, don't you cross me, make me cross you with that scope. Niggas say they got you, but they got you till you broke. I just let them watch me, they gon' watch me come with more. I am not regular, baby. 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 You fucking with a nigga that these niggas be trying to be. You fucking with a nigga that these niggas be trying to be. Whoa. I am not regular, baby. I am not regular, baby. Whoa. I am not regular, baby. I am not regular, baby. You fucking with a nigga that these niggas be trying to be. You fucking with a nigga that these niggas be trying to be. They know I'm hot, they know they not. They know I'm buzzing, I'm fucking cousins. They know it's me, they know it's trees, they know it's keys. They don't understand, they know I can, but they know it's fam. They know they enemies, some of them kidding me. They know I'm hell, they know I'm after it. They know I'm scratching, no matter what happened. They been trying to stop me, but they stop 'em must be broke. Careful, don't you cross me, make me cross you with that scope. Niggas say they got you, but they got you till you broke. I just let them watch me, they gon' watch me come with more. I am not regular, baby. I am not regular, baby. I am not regular, baby. I am not regular. Some motherfucker remix. You fucking with a nigga that these niggas be trying to be. Yeah. You fucking with a nigga that these niggas be trying to be. Whoa. I am not regular, baby. I am not regular, baby. Whoa. I am not regular, baby. I am not regular, baby. Yeah. You fucking with a nigga that these niggas be trying to be. Yeah. You fucking with a nigga that these niggas be trying to be. Whoa. They stop, must be problem. They broke, must be problem. They broke, must be problem. This is a motherfucking remix. They stop, must be problem. They broke, must be problem. They broke, must be problem. They stop, must be problem.
Said they stop or must be broke, mother.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was jam, bro. Hey, man, you say the producer of this track was from Canada?
Yeah, from Canada, Freebase Music.
How did you wind up connecting with a producer from Canada?
Shit, man, you know, I got songs on the album from producers from West Africa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, you know, the art, it's an art form. I look at it like this, man. I produce my own music, right?
Yeah.
Up until January of 2017, I never used another nigga beat in my life. When I did New Jack City was the first time I ever used people beats. But I found an art form in it. You got two people that putting they souls into the same track. You can't help but get some kind of magic, supernatural feeling out of it.
So man, I think that's I mean, you got to be pretty humble to already know that you're a hell of a producer yourself. But then you will humble yourself and open your mind up to other producers, man. You know what I'm saying? And allow. I mean, I know we played a track earlier, Sean on the beat.
Yeah.
Produced that for you.
Hell yeah.
And you say you work with Biggie Beats, and you just.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Because it ain't really about me, man. I got something I'm chasing, man. It ain't just about classic music. Classic music is a vessel, man. Mm-hmm. It's a vehicle that's gonna take me and other people somewhere. I'm not big on just doing shit for me. Cause doing shit for yourself, man, doing shit for you, that's a one-man empire that's gonna fall for sure. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I don't look at things like that, man. I look at it like, you know what I'm saying, I'm put in a position to for a reason. Everybody is. It's just something, you got foolish people like some of the people in position in this city that fuck it up for everybody because they foolish and thinking it's about them. They wanna look good. They wanna be the man or the woman. And so that position gets fucked up and it fucks up everything else. It's like cutting the head off a snake. The body might still move, but it can't move correctly. You understand what I'm saying? It don't have its sense of direction anymore. And that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with this city. The people in power been fucking shit up for the longest. And now that I've grew to a position of power, and you know, in any kind of power that I might have, if it's just bringing people together or it's just doing good music, I'm using it to our advantage, not my advantage. Exactly. So, you know, you got 10 people that's got the same mentality and they got the same outlook on shit. Oh, you got a head. That's a hell of an empire. Then one person that's the man and the rest is followers and people that don't know nothing or broke motherfuckers. That empire gonna fall. And that's the problem with a lot of shit around here and in other places, just in the black community and just life, period.
So you think that the way Dallas is going as far as the artists and the labels and everything, you think that's going in a direction to where, I mean, because
we done broke through that shit now.
Yeah.
The artists man, we done broke that. This is one of the hottest cities in the motherfucking world when it comes to talent, man. They know that shit. Man. It's just at this point in time, we broke through that. You
know what, man? That's the reason why I started Strictly DFW in the first place, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, all this goddamn talent around here, it's like fucking ridiculous, man.
Ridiculous,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? And then you got people with the platforms that, I ain't gonna say all of them, that were trying to just look over y'all and shit. I'm like, hell no, fuck that.
Many of them, because see, like me, okay, I make music for the youngsters on up to shit. Some of the old heads understand what I'm saying. And you know, it's fucked up, but when you really got some real talent, niggas that got some real motherfucking talent, and it ain't all about they numbers on YouTube, and they ain't buying views, ain't doing none of that shit, and they just really got the talent, they ain't on social media as much as they should be. Them the ones get overlooked because they not. See, social media is a big part of it now. And if you can't do that correctly, it's not gonna hit you. It's not gonna hit like you need to for you. But then at the same point in time, when I say social media, I mean these blogs, I mean the interviews. You gotta have all of that. People have to see you now more than they hear you. They need to do both at the same time. Then they gonna know who you are. The people that's in a position, like I said, man, they only want to highlight the bullshit like the news. They want to highlight the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They want to highlight the.
You see Tiffany, she talking about she love our accent.
Hey, that's what's up, square business, man.
Already.
For real. I started to turn the accent on a little more. Get real North Dallas around this bitch, man. But now look, they highlight the bullshit.
Yeah.
So when it come down to it, motherfuckers be like, damn, Dallas got a lot. Motherfuckers know that. It's a lot of talent. Damn, y'all ain't just cowboys, are y'all? We ain't never been just that.
Hell nah.
The problem is,
I ain't never rode no horse. Nigga,
fuck
got
no.
Benzes and Cadillacs.
I have seen niggas sell dope on horses, though. I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't ever seen this shit. Some country shit, but say, man, they got us fucked up, man. They got us fucked up if they think Dallas is not finna. We done had a run before. But
Man,
this
and
run that's this run that's coming.
And we not just gonna say Dallas, we gonna say the whole DF.
That's what I mean. When I speak about that, that's what I mean.
I know that's what you mean, cause we can't leave for.
Nah, fuck. How the fuck can you say, man? One of my homies that I love, man, J.O. I got him started in this shit, man. He'll tell you, man. That nigga from Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty motherfuckers out there. Say, man, that's where I was at when I first moved here from Alabama.
Yeah.
I was in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
I done trapped in that motherfucker too when I was in the streets. Trust me. It's talent. Hey, anywhere you go in this motherfucking Metroplex, somebody got some God-given talent that's undeniable.
Man,
But this run that's coming for us, mark my words, it's gonna break some doors down. And if it's done right, and it's not, and them same people that was in power, not in power anymore like it's happening right now, man, we won't go back down like we did before. Look at what's happening with Struggs. Look at Bobby Section. Look at niggas like Big E. We have fucking legends in the making, man. That nigga's already a legend. But look at the people that we have. Look at Yellow Beezy right now, man. Look at that nigga, man. Look at that young nigga, man. He handling business. You know what I'm saying?
And like I say, man, you know, I know it's a misunderstanding, and a lot of people don't agree with a lot of his answers, but you know what I'm saying? I got to give the prize where it's due. The boy Mo 3 making noise too, man. He's making noise.
Yeah, he been making noise, but you know, I look at that. It ain't not to speak negative on this shit. You know, the homie, man, I want the people in this city, period. I ain't gonna speak on him. That way nobody can't say I'm talking about Mo 3, because it ain't just about him. I think, period, man. Of course, this is a game. Some people get the concept of playing the game. And some people take it so serious that they don't understand why certain people do what they do. And so they bash a lot of people that's handling business the way they handling. But look at basketball wise and all these motherfuckers who do all this drama, all this bullshit to get known and get famous. 3 got some talent. They can't take none of that shit from it. It ain't really, motherfuckers try to, but you can't take the talent from nobody. Shit, man, I know many motherfuckers who got talent, and you can't, that's something that is God-given. No matter if you don't like their personality, you can't take no talent from them. That nigga got talent.
Okay. And what about the producers, man? Because we had an interview last week. Cat was saying, man, shit, the producers about to get it in more than they Dallas is being known more on the production side just as equally as the artist side.
Exactly. Yeah. Hell yeah, it is. Cause it's music.
You ever heard
universal
the
language?
Producers? The
Who?
outstanding producers, they do the beat battles and they gather
I have.
producers.
I have, man.
You know, Sick With It and all.
Yeah, man.
Dallas got so many talented producers around there, man, and that's one reason why we created this behind the scenes show.
Yeah.
To the mind
Got
of
shit.
all these
Me,
producers.
Keys on the track. You got goddamn Sean on the beat. You got Bruce Banner. You got so many people here, man, that I know alone that just, dawg, it's ridiculous, man. When I'm telling you, when these new doors get broke open, it's gonna be bigger than.
Dallas gonna run the motherfucking industry, man.
The South been running it when it comes to music on the music side.
Once they go ahead, you know what I'm saying, and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying. Who's that we was talking about? I think we was
Tiffany say that nigga is talented, man. You know, he talented.
I think we was talking about we had Legacy. You ever heard of Legacy producer?
Yeah.
Okay, we had I think we had Legacy. He was speaking on we was talking about Atlanta. You know what I'm saying. He was like, you know what I'm saying, if Dallas had if you could leave out the studio and go down to Atlantic Records like they can out there, we'd be winning like mother. If you could leave out the studio, say for instance, you've been in the studio recording some of your other beats.
You can go right around to the
down,
label.
You can go right down.
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
Go right up in the major record label and have a meeting with an A&R and possibly that's what we need
see,
here, man. What you think?
Man, listen, that's true, but at the same fucking time, that's not an excuse. You know why? Niggas, if niggas can buy Jordans. And all this jewelry I got on, if you hear me complaining that I can't catch a flight, you don't listen to my complaint. You need to tell me, nigga, you got on $40,000 worth of jewelry or more right now. It is no reason I can't catch a flight to go handle business. That's not an excuse anymore. It's not no excuse, man. If we can buy Jordans and we can we spend so much money. Black Friday come, Christmas come, all this shit come. Now peep this, right? You got people that will spend thousands of dollars on Christmas, only on that day, a holiday they didn't really know nothing about, because that ain't even got shit to do with us. But you got Christmas, right? Spend all that money on Christmas. As soon as the year roll around, they get some more money from taxes, and the rest of the year they broke as fuck. Why is that? Because they priorities ain't straight. This is something that you gotta put your all in, or you will not make it. This business is not that. You can't half-ass, because whatever you put in you might only get half of that back until you grow to a certain point where you make sure you get it all back, because nobody's giving you shit in this business. Whatever you put in, however hungry you is, it's gonna show.
Okay. I see Ruger Hollis said Jay Rose. What you know about Jay Rose?
Yeah, Jay Rose. Yeah, man. Yeah. He a dope too.
You know, I met Jay Rose out in Hollywood at the ASCAP Expo.
Yeah.
As well. Me and him chopped it up for a minute. He produced I think he had got a few platinum records out, don't he?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of people here, man. A lot of people here with talent. You'll be surprised who actually doing some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just wait till I'm telling you, in the next couple months, the shit I got coming, I just, I don't use the word humble anymore, because I'm not dumbing myself down to big nobody up ever again. So I won't call myself humble, but I'll say I understand. Yeah. I put it like that. I understand when to let it be known and when to be quiet about it. I've been quiet about these next moves I'm finna make, but when they happen, it's gonna be big, man.
Okay.
Because God bless.
Okay, we ran down the major artists that you've worked with. We ran down, some of the major artists around here in Dallas. Fort Worth that you work with. Who would you like to work with? Right, let's just go
around here, or period.
Let's just go. First, we'll go major.
Majorly, I don't know, man. Who would I like to work with?
Jay-Z?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's that's something that went past my head.
Could you write a song for Beyonce?
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Fucking right, I could. I can write a song for anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody, and that motherfucker gonna be dope, because I'm gonna put my soul in it. You can't shake that.
You gonna put yourself in what would Beyonce say type shit.
I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna turn the music on, and I'm gonna let that spirit take me. And when I come back to, I got some shit on that motherfucker. That's how I write, man. I done freestyled every song damn near since 2008, man. I ain't wrote a song since then. It's been all about, you know what I'm saying, my process, my creative process. And my creative process, if anybody ever worked with me, they understand. I freestyle that shit, man. It's all feelings and emotion. I done lived life enough to, my vocabulary big enough, and I've lived enough to see a lot of shit, so I don't need to, it ain't about writing. If I wrote, it'd probably be even better, but I just can't, I don't work that way. I like to get in there and feel that shit and feel my way. It's like a maze, man.
You come up with some good shit, man. You come up with some catchy hooks. You
Thank
know what I'm saying? With some nice verses, with some nice melodies to it, man. You damn good at what you do, man. Okay, so.
But I will say, I wanted to work with Michael Jackson, Sam Cooke, Rick James. Look, shit, them people I listen to every day.
And speaking of Rick James, a lot of people don't realize because of his antics, how talented he was. Dude used to write.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? That nigga was a fucking beast.
Man, Rick James was
a beast. He was a beast, man.
He just loved them white women and that cocaine.
That nigga was crazy, man. Let me speak on this too, right?
Yeah.
Anybody who love the greats like I do, take what you can from them and leave the bullshit. You ain't got to get high to produce no great ass music. I do this shit sober. I be high on life. I'm high on the process. I'm high on the thought process that I can fucking be something better than I've been. I don't need to do no dope snorting in the studio. I don't need none of that to motivate my grind.
So you don't drink or don't smoke?
I don't do none of that shit unless I feel like doing it.
Yeah.
I don't need it to be great because that's not greatness. If you gotta get high, if you gotta smoke dope, sniff a line, anything, if you gotta do all that shit to be great, you're not greatness. That's not greatness, man. Greatness is when you can pull from an unknown source or from hurt and pain like I do, and, you know what I'm saying, or like they did, and get it out.
Hey, man, you know what, speaking of that, man, you know, I had to come to terms with myself because, you know, I guarantee you, every time you came here, and you've been here, well, about 6 times, right?
Probably more.
6, 7 times.
Yeah,
right?
y'all been here.
What was I doing? Was I drinking? Every time you came to this place, I was always sipping on something.
Yeah, something.
Look, and speaking of that, bro, I had to come to terms with myself.
Shit, you ain't doing it. You gave me a VA splash in this
I had
bitch.
to put that damn bottle down, man. I said, fuck that drinking. I want you know what? You know why? Because I like to think clearly, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Listen.
All fucked up in the head. Not
you know why they do it?
Drinks, but
let me explain it a little bit more before we get up out of here. Right? People get high to get in their comfort zone, but the body has muscle memory, especially the vocal or the brain. And if you had to do that to get in your comfort zone, you'll never accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. Let me tell you why. The greatest things are accomplished outside of your comfort zone. Teach yourself to be great when you uncomfortable. And then when you comfortable, shit, you ain't even got to fucking think about it. If you can be great, so my life ain't never, see, it just happened like that with me. I ain't never been fucking comfortable. I was making beats on the floor in the shelter. You understand what I'm saying? I never been in a position of comfort. I don't know what that feel like to be spoiled. I don't know what it feel like for my parents to give me all this shit and give me some money to go get started or somebody buy my equipment. I had to hustle. I had to handle business. So I never was even when I was with Jamie Foxx, I was never in a position of comfort. Every time I do music, even now, let's be real with it. I have only 80-some% of my lungs, man. Every time I do a song, I damn near get sick. Every time I do a song, I'm struggling to breathe. This shit is my life. So I'm gonna, it's a miracle that I can do this music. So I'm always uncomfortable. Yeah. I've taught myself to do what I do in the midst of being uncomfortable. Yeah. So if I ever got in a position of comfort, shit, motherfuckers better watch out, man. They gonna be mad at me then.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
This has been a very knowledgeable interview. You know what I'm saying? Now, this show behind the scenes, this has been one of the more deeper interviews that we done had with a producer. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the producer, but you came here, you gave us a lot of business, you gave us a lot of life shit, and a lot of good things to think about, you know what I'm saying, as human being.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I'm saying, on life, you know. And we appreciate you coming out, man.
So I appreciate you having me, homie.
But we know this ain't the last time.
Oh, hell no, man. You know I'm coming back.
You gonna break a record. We got to give you a plaque in a minute.
Oh, hey, look, strictly DFW, man. Hey, this the DFW. I'm coming back. This home, homie.
That's what's up. Hey, check this out, man. This last song we're gonna play is called Everything Exotic. Tell us about it.
Everything Exotic is speaking on what I like, man. I like to be different. The word exotic is another word for different. Something that you can't just go grab. Okay. I'm talking about bitches. I'm talking about everything.
Okay, who produced it?
Sean on the beat.
Sean
on the beat. Yeah.
All right, man. We about to get up out of here, y'all. Man, I know y'all enjoyed this interview. Y'all know this Facebook. Y'all can stay on the page. Go like the page. Shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. And you can always go back and check it out once we end this. You'll go back over and over it again and get some of this good knowledge we've been kicking up here and that Mr. Classik Mussik has been giving us. And we out of here till next time. We'll get back with y'all next weekend.
Already. Oh, yeah.
Shine on the beat.
Everything exotic. Whoa, everything's exotic. Oh yeah, baby. Exotic places, exotic cars, exotic women I can call. Different but freaky, still all I know. Like everything exotic. Whoa, everything's exotic. Oh yeah. Partying in Dubai, partying like a life. She booking out everywhere. She making a nigga stuff. She work to the beat. Now I am on her heels till I beat. I take her worries till she leave. 2 or 3 times she skates. She captured the feelings while they tryna run away. Sexual healing, she felt my shit right away. On top, she a savage. Got her shine on like 6 carats. In love with the fact that she know when she count, she can have it. See, I want the different, baby. Whoa, everything's exotic. Everything exotic. Oh, everything's exotic. Oh yeah, baby. Exotic places, exotic cars, exotic women I can call. Different but freaky, still all I know. Like everything exotic, baby. Everything exotic. Oh yeah, baby. Said she won't give me head in a robbery. She do it like she in a hurry. When we have sex, it's a story. She saying my name, yeah. And she like to tease. She make me want her till I'm a machine. I get in that coffee and I'm just gon' start till she bring me the cream. She capture the feelings while they tryna run away. Sexual healing, she felt my shit right away. On top, she a savage. Got her shine on like 6 carats. In love with the fact that she know when she count, she can have it. See, I need the different, baby.